we are making this spooky haunted house lunch as we continue with our Halloween series. And as always, I will have products linked in the description box. So let's get into it. So take 6 slices of a sliceable vegetable. I'm using daikon radish because my kids love them, but you can use large carrots or sweet potato or anything you'd like. And we are just using these letter cutters, and we're going to use this round cutter to make our spooky eyes for the middle. This will be linked below as well. After you have all of your letters cut out, we are going to take the smallest circle cutter and cut out the middle for our eyes, and take the same cutter and cut out 2 circles out of red pepper and a small icing tip to cut out the middle of the red pepper. Then we are going to take a small slice of cucumber and use that same icing tip and cut out the pupils for our eyes. Let's go to waste. We use them all in our salads. Now I'm just going to take this crinkle cutter and cut up some carrot sticks. This is extremely sharp. It will cut right through these carrots, so be careful. Now we are going to start our sandwich. So we are going to take our little haunted house cutter and we are going to cut the bottom piece of our sandwich out of pumpernickel bread. If you need ideas for what to do with your bread scraps, just let me know in the comments below. We reuse all of ours. And there's so many things that you can do with those. So put those aside. And we're just going to push this out of our cutter. And you're going to get a second piece of pumpernickel bread, and we're just going to press this out just a little bit. We don't want to smush it. We're just making it a little larger for our top piece. And we're going to cut this out with our cutter. Now this time it will be a little different. When we flip the bread over, we are actually going to, you can use a spoon or your finger, and we're actually going to press out some pieces. We want to take our moon out, as well as all of our windows and doors. And there are a few ways that you can do this. Once you have them pressed out, you can have your cheese show through your windows and doors for a different color, or I'm going to show you a different method that you can use if you want to add a little extra color. So we are just going to push this out, and we have our top piece almost done. Now take a slice of white bread. If you're using the cheese from the windows and doors, the only thing that you need to push out of your white bread is your moon. If you want to use the method that I'm going to show you, you want to press out all of your doors and windows as well. We are going to do what is called the milk painting method on our little doors and windows to make them a different color. So once you have all of this pressed out, use a toothpick just to get your little windows out of there. To add our little doors and windows to the baking sheet and use this natural food coloring powder mixed with a tiny bit of milk. And you're just going to dab it on very lightly. You don't want to soak the bread. You just want to color it just a little bit and throw that in the oven for just a few minutes. That will dry all of the wetness out and it will be like regular bread. So we're just going to assemble our sandwich. We put the moon on, and we're just going to put our little doors and windows in. It's going to take this slice of mango. It's not the best mango, but it's all my grocery store had. We are going to cut this little flying witch out. It's just a cute little cookie cutter. And I'm using this little plunger just to push it out very carefully so that it doesn't break. And there we go. We have our little witch on her broom. And we're going to take a piece of pear in a round cutter that is an equivalent size to our witch so that we can cut out a moon. So she's flying over the moon. I'll take a small icing tip, and we're just going to go about halfway into the pear and just kind of scoop out a few pieces. We don't want to cut holes all the way through. Graters, and get some veggie bats, some little spooky eye candies, 2 purple napkins, and let's assemble this lunch. Let's see what it looks like all mixed up. Just going to roll it around and open it up. And as you can see, a few things shifted, but it's basically the same. And that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.